May I also have patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in life. May my teachers and all teachers of Dharma be well and happy, peaceful, and free from suffering. May no harm come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May no problems come to them. May they always find fulfillment. May they also have patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in life. May my parents, brothers, sisters, friends, and relatives be well and happy, peaceful and free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May no problems come to them. May they always find fulfillment. May they also have patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in life. May my enemies be well and happy, peaceful and free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May no problems come to them. May they always find fulfillment. May they also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in life. May all beings in the universe be well and happy, peaceful and free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May no problems come to them. May they always find fulfillment. May they also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in life. From the highest realm of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form or without form, with perception or without perception, with consciousness or without consciousness, may they be well and happy, peaceful and free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May no problems come to them. May they always find fulfillment. May they also have patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in life. May suffering ones be suffering free, and the fear-struck fearless be. May the grieving shed all grief, and the sick find health relief. By the power of truth found in the Buddha Dharma, may all my misfortunes due to fires, floods, earthquakes, and famine be prevented and destroyed. May the rain fall in due time. May there be a rich harvest. May the world be prosperous. May the governments be righteous. By the power of all the fully awakened Buddhas, by the power of all the fully awakened Pratyeka Buddhas, by the power of all the fully awakened Arhats, by the power of all the fully awakened Bodhisattvas, may I be secure and protected in every way. And now we will meditate for 20 minutes. This is the opportunity to give your ego a rest. You have nothing to accomplish for these 20 minutes. All cares can wait for the 20 minutes. Spend this in stillness. And if thoughts come, let them go and say, I'll deal with you later. And if you wish to occupy your mind, occupy it with metta, wishing the best for very specific people for the next 20 minutes. Welcome back. I wanted to talk today about the three poisons, and it'll be a short talk because there are only three of them: anger, greed, and ignorance. And for a long time, I felt, well, I must be a bad person because these keep popping up. And then I realized, no, actually, we're born into the world of samsara. And the basic ingredients of that world are anger, greed, and ignorance. They're part of our DNA. They're part of what we are. That's why the Buddha came into this world of samsara, to end our suffering. In the wheel of life, with the various stages of the realms of existence, at the center are three creatures: a rooster, a pig, and a snake, and they're devouring each other. And they represent the three poisons: anger, greed, and delusion. And so, actually, the Buddha's third sermon, the fire sermon, talks about this. He says the whole world is on fire. And what is this fire? It's the fire of anger, the fire of greed, and the fire of ignorance. And later on, after many years, Shariputra asked the Buddha, well, what is nirvana? And the Buddha said, it's the destruction of anger. It's the destruction of greed. It's the destruction of ignorance. That is nirvana. So our practice is to deal with that, to not cultivate them, try to reduce them, and cultivate the antidotes. The antidotes to the poison are generosity, loving kindness, and wisdom. And that's what we should focus on. And to put it in more practical or pragmatic things, our ego, this thing that we have to contend with, our ego, the main engines of it are the three poisons, because they propel the facets of the ego, which is what's in it for me, what's against me, and I don't care. And there are people who have huge success just using that. What's in it for me? Who's against me? And I don't care. And I'm not going to name the obvious, but that's the world that we don't want to live in, and we sometimes find ourselves living in. We don't see the interdependence. We don't see the interconnectedness. And we're going to spend the rest of this year studying the Abhidharma. And the wholesome and the unwholesome factors of consciousness. And when you look at the unwholesome, always in it are those three poisons. And the antidotes are in the wholesome. So we spend our practice as Buddhists to realize and to recognize the interdependence, the interconnectedness of us all. That we're not, the ego is not the be all and the end all. That our being is part of the circle of life. So when we leave here, we should try to be aware when what we're about to do or what we are doing or what we have just done, to look at it and see what elements may be at work there, because they're always there. We haven't destroyed it. We haven't reached nirvana yet. What was generating that? What anger was there in that? Or was I dealing with it and successfully didn't go down that path? The same with greed, which is also lust and things like that. And how was I stupid? How was I ignorant of what was the more right way of having dealt with it? Kusala, which is skillful means, as opposed to akusala, which are unskillful means. And we can take moment by moment through our life and try to realize deeper and deeper what we're doing, why we're doing it, what's generating it. And, well, it's going to be an endless task. The Buddha said there were 82,000 emotions, and we probably don't recognize more than 5 or 6 of them. But there is in everything these levels and levels and levels of generation. What's generating this? And if we can just become more sensitive, more aware of how these innate poisons are bubbling somewhere in us, and we're going to try to not encourage them and to encourage the antidotes. And maybe we'll have a better rebirth so we can do a better try and keep doing that until maybe we reach nirvana. Okay, that's about it. Any questions? Oh, maybe you all reach nirvana. I don't know. All right.
Hello.
I would like Shraddha to lead us in the Heart Sutra. There is a question. All right.
Hello, good morning. I just wanted to have more of a comment. Thank you for speaking on that today. I always need a reminder. And it's easy to get lost in the day-to-day things. And maybe the most important reminder is to be kind to ourselves if we're not wise. And hopefully, day by day, we'll become more wise.
Well, that's the practice. It's one day at a time to try to do good and eliminate evil. And just, we're going to fail. When you take the precepts, which are a good guide, it's not, I'm never going to, it's, I undertake the vow not to kill, not to steal, not to misuse sex, not to lie, and not to become intoxicated. We're human, and we're going to have to take it day by day. And at the end of the day, try to be grateful for this life and to recognize what we may have done, could have done better. So, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So Shraddha will do the Heart Sutra, which is page 8. And then the monks will do the dependent origination, which is on page 53, and the translation of it you can follow on page 52 in English, for those of us that don't know Pali. And then Reverend Shante will conclude the service with page 4 and page 10.
Mahaprajna Paramita Heart Sutra. Avalokiteshvara, when practicing deeply the prajna paramita, clearly saw that all 5 sanghas are empty and pass beyond all suffering. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form then is emptiness. Emptiness then is form. Sensation, perception, volition, and consciousness are also like this. Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness, not born and not dying, not stained and not pure, not gaining and not losing. Therefore, within emptiness, there is no form, no sensation, perception, volition, or consciousness, no eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, or mind, no form, sound, smell, taste, touch, or dharmas, no realm of sight, till we come to no realm of consciousness, no ignorance and no ending of ignorance, till we come to no old age and death, and no ending of old age and death. No suffering, origination, extinction, or path, no wisdom and no attainment, with nothing to attain. Because the Bodhisattva follows prajna paramita, the mind has no hindrance. Having no hindrance, there is no fear, and far from all fantasy, there is dwelling in nirvana. Because all Buddhas of the 3 times follow prajna paramita, they gain complete strict enlightenment. Know that the Prajnaparamita is the great holy mantra, the great bright mantra, the wisdom mantra, the unequal mantra, which can destroy all suffering, truly real and not false. So he gave the Prajnaparamita mantra, which goes Gate, Gate, Paragate, Parasamgate, Bodhi Swaha, Gate, Gate, Paragate, Parasamgate, Bodhi Swaha, Gate, Gate, Paragate, Parasamgate, Bodhi Swaha.
Avidya Pachaya Sankhara Sankhara Pachaya Vijnanam
Vijnana Pachaya Nama Rupam Nama Rupa Pachaya Salayatanam Salayatana Pachaya Passo Passa Pachaya Vedana Vedana Pachaya Tanha Tanha Pachaya Upadanam Upadana Pachaya Bhavo Bhava Pachaya Jati Jati Pachaya Jara Maranang Soka Parideva Dukkha Domana Supayasa Sambhavanti Eva me tassa kevalassa dukkha khandassa samudayoti avijjayatveva asesa viraga nirodha sankhara nirodho sankhara nirodha vijnana nirodho Vijnana Nirodha Nama Rupa Nirodho Nama Rupa Nirodha Salayatana Nirodho Salayatana Nirodha Phassa Nirodho Phassa Nirodha Vedana Nirodho Vedana Nirodha Tanha Nirodho Tanha Nirodha Upadana Nirodho Upadana Nirodha Bhava Nirodho Bhava Nirodha Jati Nirodho Jati Nirodha Jara Maranang Soka Parideva Domanasu Payasa Nirujjanti Eva me tassa kevalassa dukkha khandassa nirodho hoti.
Page 4 and then the page 10. Namo Tassa
Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Sentient beings are numberless. I vow to save them all. Deluding passions are inexhaustible. I vow to end them all. Dharma gates are limitless. I vow to study them all. Buddha's way is supreme. I vow to attain it. May suffering ones be suffering free, and the fear-struck fearless be. May the grieving shed all grief, and the sick find health relief. Neng di du kong du o kap punya di nhai đăng du tung nhai bồng ai bằng tao en di tu không tu phổ cập ô nhai di nhai đăng du chúng thắng nghe ai còn ai bằng en di tu phong tu vô phật ô nhai đăng du chúng thắng nghe ai còn ai bằng Om Pan Om Mani Pan Om Mani
Thank you again for the Shraddha and Prashanti and Mr. Nam also. It's a wonderful service today. I think I'm very happy. I believe other people are also very happy. It's a little bit different, but it's old passion, as he mentioned. It's a really good one. I like it. Maybe we can do once a month, at least every other 2 months, something like that, I think. So thank you again for everybody, for the other all the monks and all the members here. And let me explain next week, I believe the June 4, I believe. Yes, it is first Sunday of the month, which is we are doing meditation 9:30 to 10:30, 1 hour. So if you are beginners, it's a good time to practice meditation, very short time, like 1 hour. And Subodha and the other monks are going to lead the meditation. So please come and join the next Sunday around 9:30. Just meditation, 9:30 to 10:30, 1 hour meditation. After the meditation, we have a half-hour break. So 11 o'clock, we have Sunday service, and Reverend Kushala is going to give a Dhamma Talk. Please come and join next coming Sunday, which is June 4th. I think that's the announcement right now. And I hope you all will be come next Sunday also and join with us. Thank you again for everybody, Kashanti and Sada and Mr. Nam and all the other monks. Thank you so much. By the power of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, you all be well and happy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.